The Hype House is relocating, and we have all the details. I'm Gabby Conti.
I'm Jana Rosenberg, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. Since the TikTok collective, The Hype House, opened its doors, there have been a lot of changes. From who is the rightful co-founder to co-founder Daisy Keech leaving and starting her own collective, The Clubhouse, to allegations that Chase Lil Huddy Hudson cheated on Charli D'Amelio, leading to these Hype House sweethearts breakup. Eventually, this led to Charli and her sister Dixie to leave the Hype House, as well as rumors that Addison Rae could be leaving the collective soon. There has been so much going on with the Hype House since it started.
So much. There's been so much change, and I guess that makes sense because, it was the first TikTok collective that we know of.
Right.
So, they're figuring things out. I'm sure that what they started, they didn't realize would become what it is today. Yeah. It also inspired other collective houses to open up, which I think will continue to expand. And then obviously, there was the lockdown and the pandemic. So that really changed things. People weren't living in there anymore. And so now the crew that has been quarantining together have moved on to another space. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of changes on TikTok, but definitely for the better.
Definitely. I mean, and it is kind of exciting to see where the Hype House goes past all this drama. I feel like it's kind of going to be like a rebirth of the Hype House.
I think so too. Now members of the Hype House are moving out of their LA mansion only after 7 months of living there. While we don't know the exact reason for this move, it does sound like this is the result of new opportunities for the house's members. Thomas Petrou and other Hype House members broke the news of this move recently by posting TikToks of house members packing up the moving truck and also giving us tours of their new home.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's definitely different. Completely different from the Hype House, but I feel like that's maybe like what they were kind of going for. Something completely fresh, new, different area, which is really cool. Change is good.
Change is good. Also, again, happened around the first of the month, so I'm sure maybe they only signed a 7-month lease, which I haven't heard of, but that could be possible. Or they were month to month, and they just realized that the space didn't really serve them anymore.
Totally.
So yeah, I'm excited for them and what this new house will become.
Me too.
Yeah.
It looks like the Hype House is moving on up. Thomas showed off their new digs, which looks like a 4-story glass house with a more modern architectural style than the original Hype House. Thomas also teased the outdoor space on this new home, and it's complete with a gigantic glowing pool, fire pits, and of course breathtaking views of the sparkly city lights of Los Angeles. In the video, Thomas showed Hype House member Nick Austin taking in the view as he says, "Nick, I'm really going to miss the old Hype House." Psych.
I mean, when you move on up like this, definitely is probably reflective of the success that all these TikTokers have been having, and that expanding to a bigger space, so that could mean more members, more projects. Probably also I feel like the Hype House was more of a house setting. I feel like they probably want to have more studio space in the new place, so that could be something else that they're working on.
Maybe with this new Hype House, we'll see a lot of kind of new spaces that they're filming in and spending time in, which is really cool.
Yeah, very cool. So far, all we know about this new Hype House is what we have been seeing on the members' TikToks. Rylan Storms also showed off the new house in the TikTok tour. This Hype House member showed off a gigantic empty wine cellar, needs to be restocked. He also showed off a huge gym, which he said is where he and his housemates get buff. And then he showed off a club-like space, which he called the disco room. The place is so big that if members don't feel like using all the stairs, they can just hop on an elevator and go up to the rooftop pool, which also has a hot tub. When a fan commented on Rylan's video asking why the crew moved, he said, quote, needed more space and something new, and also hinted that the collective could possibly be adding some new members, which I think we have been suspecting since the Hype House started.
Yeah, definitely since it started, but especially now. Charli and Dixie have left. Addison might possibly be leaving unofficially. And it's time to kind of bring in some new faces. They need some girls in there. They need some new, fresh influencers.
It's only guys that live there, it looks like right now. So yeah, they definitely need some female energy in there, or maybe opening up a female version of the female-only Hype House, perhaps.
Totally. Anything is possible with these collective houses. It's crazy.
It is. It's very crazy.
It's so insane. I think it's so cool what they're doing, though. It is such a new wave of stardom, and it's just wild to watch.
And I'm excited to see what they continue to make and show. I know Thomas has been really active on YouTube doing these vlogs, showing us, when he pranked Little Huddy, which now I understand why he covered Little Huddy's room with pictures of Charli, because they were moving out. It didn't matter. But I think it's really cool that they're giving fans a behind-the-scenes look of what their day-to-day is like, and I personally can't wait to see more.
Definitely, me too. Yeah. I'm excited.
Very exciting.
So what do you guys think is next for the Hype House? Have you seen seen photos of the new spot, let us know. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabby Conti, and follow us at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.